This is why I hate media pages, gang. This is why I hate media pages because Baby Keem just dropped his new album Casino, right? And on that album, there's a song called Good Flirts. Kendrick Lamar on the track said, "Gossip with my bitch like I'm Young Thug too," which is a reference to the leaked Young Thug jail calls where Young Thug was talking to his girl about any and everybody, and it was super viral. Y'all remember the whole situation. It's just in reference to that. Kendrick's like, "Yo, I be gossiping to my too." Pages are now saying Kendrick Lamar takes a jab at Young Thug on Baby Keem's new album Casino. And you know why? For engagement. This post has been up for less than an hour. It's already at 1/5 of a million views. Mad people are liking it. Mad people are commenting on it. And they're like, oh my God, he thinks he can attack Young Thug. And I'm like, yo, bro, in what world? In what world is that a diss, gang? Like, bro, y'all don't even take y'all time to read nothing. Y'all see a headline, y'all don't listen to the song, y'all don't like read what it said. Gossip with my bitch like I'm Young Thug too. Where is the diss? where is the diss, gang? And every day I'm like, yo, literacy problem, and niggas ignore me, man. I don't know.
So Baby Keem dropped his album Casino, and there's a lot of mixed reviews on it. Of course, especially on X. If you go on X, you're gonna have a lot of hate over there. They're taking parts from different songs and making it something that it's not. They're saying he stole a concept from J. Cole, he stole a concept from Drake, even though the whole Common J. Cole thing is, you gotta think they've been working on this album for a while. I seriously doubt they had anything to do with J. Cole. But either way, there's a line in the song where Kendrick says, "Gossip with my B like I'm Young Thug too." Now they think this is a shot at Young Thug. I don't necessarily think that. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. Let's get into the video.
Hey man, looks like Kendrick Lamar is feeding his fans to start off 2026. His cousin Baby Keem just dropped his first album since 2021. The album is called Casino, and Kendrick Lamar has a couple features on the album. Now, on this album, a lot of things get addressed. Baby Keem addresses why he's been gone for 5 years. He said, "It's not like I'm elusive or I'm trying to be gimmicky. It's just real life shit I go through every day." Now, this is very similar to the complaints people had about Kendrick, saying, yo, Kendrick does not drop enough records. He drops maybe 1 or 2 records every single year and he disappears. Now, the album is about 30.
Now, this might not be the case for Baby Keem, but in Kendrick's situation, I think we've seen enough to know that it's not about quantity when it comes to success. It's about quality. I mean, what other example do you need to represent that concept? What other, you can like I feel like you got to put to bed the argument that Kendrick should drop more. Yes, fans would like that for sure. I'm not here to, argue against that. Of course we would. But it's not necessary. It's really not necessary. And he's done a good job not watering down his product. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think that's even a valid argument anymore that he needs to drop more. Or should I say it's not even a valid criticism at this point. Because let's think about this. Besides the fans being happy that they would get more music, okay? What would that do for his career? What would dropping more do for his career that he hasn't already done? That's the question.
6 minutes long with 11 songs on it. Now, during the rollout of this album, Kendrick Lamar also gave Baby Keem some very high praises.
Was I surprised? No, I wasn't surprised. You know why? Because it started off with beats. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what went down here. When I look at think of the gamers, just makes sense. You have to be locked in to sound and tech. It all goes hand in hand. So when he started first sending me beats and shit, I was like, okay, I can see you do this. And he was really good. So I wasn't surprised at that. What I was surprised when he started rapping. I was like, damn, you actually good at this too. That threw me for a loop because he understood melodies and patterns more than any young cat that I heard. Like, you know, it's like I got 1,000 fucking cousins, man. Like 1,000 friends that rap and do music and shit. Out of all of them, he was the best one at 14, 15.
Now, Kendrick Lamar did something very funny here. 5 months ago, after Young Thug called him out on the leaked jail calls for only giving a feature to his cousin Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar responding back to Thugger on a record called Good Flirts. Now, on this leaked jail call, Thugger called him out for not helping other people, for being fake and not working with any superstar artists. Thugger also says he'll never be better than Drake.
I hope he do it.
So do I. I mean, well, even if you don't get...
He don't take no money, do he?
No. He wouldn't do that. But think about it. He does so few verses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not just doing verses. Like,
right. But that's
the only other person that gets a Kendrick versus Keem is Baby Keem, and that's his, like, his cousin or his nephew or something.
Right. You getting all the damn verses to this nigga, man. What the heck you doing, crazy? All that fake. I ain't getting no rapper song shit. I don't be liking them type nigga like that.
Why?
Hey, let's be real, man. If Kendrick did this, Doug, he's well within his rights, bro. Hey, because that right there, those little few words that just came out of Thug's mouth was nothing but pure hate, bro. After you just basically was begging and praying that he would at least take some money for a verse. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. He would be well within his rights. How is it that a man could get backbit on the phone and it come out, and then if he respond to it, even in a subtle way, he's wrong. He's clout chasing. It's topsy-turvy world we live in, man.
You nigga get too big. I don't want to do no feature. Why? Why you don't want to do no feature? Why wouldn't you want to do a feature for a superstar? Like you ain't like goddamn strict calling you for a song.
Man.
You know, like
yeah.
You really got Lil Durk calling you for a song, Lil Baby, Thug, real superstar calling you for a song. Why wouldn't you do the song? We lit, nigga. We going number 1 too. Fuck you thinking? You know, it's just like I don't be understanding that type of shit. Supposed to be a nigga who bless a nigga. That's why them niggas will never be bigger than Drake ever in life. Niggas will never be bigger than Buddy. Buddy gonna do it right. Buddy fuck with everybody. You know how many niggas like Drake change? How many niggas can take care of their family because of Buddy? Just like straight fucking with you. Kendrick goddamn put a nigga on. Y'all niggas, you're a superstar. You don't ran up you a few hundred M, but you ain't put nobody on though. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even put Keem on. Cause the shit you and him doing, that shit ain't really doing that.
Right.
Put somebody on. It's okay to run you a few hundred M's up, but who you help though? He ain't really helped nobody. It's the saying. You did all that shit for nothing. Nigga, he ain't help nobody, nigga. Nigga ain't really gaining no fans off of you. Keem ain't big. Keem love hell, man. He can't sell no fucking ticket. Watch out. Like, man, watch out. I truly believe you do a song with me, Wham, Dirt, Moneybag, Savage. I truly believe we'll have your ass dope.
Hey, it's crazy. It's even crazier hearing this after Young Thug album flopped and Kendrick cleaned up at the Grammys. Talking about you don't get him with a superstar. We superstars, nigga. You couldn't even sell. How much did that album end up selling, man? Yeah, Young Thug's album sold 52 to 54,000 equivalent units. And mind you, that was with a Drake feature.
Trending, like, they're gonna be like people in the real world fucking with you, not the goddamn, not the rap world. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real players and cool bitches, lit bitches, and players and shit like that fucking with you. Them type of people ain't fucking with you. You gonna get like the real streets and the real people fucking with you. You gonna get the East Coast fucking. East Coast ain't fucking with you, bro. You really trying to keep all the blessings to yourself. You really trying to keep everything to yourself. You really sit in the studio and work on the album and don't put nobody on the album. Like, god damn, bro, you ain't gonna fuck with nobody. You ain't gonna bless nobody. Bullshit that King. Like,
oh shit!
But it's like, what the hell is you doing? You supposed to be fucking with me, Wham, Dirt, Savvy. You supposed to be fucking with us. You supposed to be calling us like, hey man, I want y'all young niggas on my album. I'm on some player shit this time around. I'm on some player shit. Like, come on, man, god damn. I don't know though. These niggas be crazy.
Right.
Hopefully he do the song though. He don't.
Say all that to say, hopefully, he do the song though.
I ain't really giving no damn. Yeah.
Well, Kendrick said, "Hey, Thugger, I think I'm okay on the features from you guys." And as a matter of fact, he doubled down and gave Baby Keem a couple features. Now, this was Kendrick's response on the Good Flirts record.
To be honest, niggas love too. Should I gossip with my bitch like I'm Young Thug too?
Now, a lot of people are taking this Kendrick response as a diss to his Thugger. Personally, I don't think this was a diss or even a shot or even a light jab. This was just a funny ass response.
Yeah. That's kind of how I take it. Y'all might disagree. How if that's a diss, that's a weak diss, bro. And we know and you got to say it because we know what Kendrick sound like when he dissing and throwing shots. He doesn't really like tiptoe like that. Yeah. If anything, you can say he's being sarcastic, right? But I think for the most part, he's just laughing it off like, yeah, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like Doug tripping, but it wasn't a diss. It wasn't a diss. I don't think that was a diss. That don't mean Kendrick didn't feel some type of way about what Doug was saying. But that line right there, I don't take it the same way.
I think Kendrick really took offense to it, especially when he's admitting to doing the same thing as well. We know Kendrick knows how to diss people. If he really wanted to get at Thugger on this record, it could have gotten way worse. And also keep in mind, Thugger did come out and apologize to everybody he dissed on those phone calls. Which then begs the next question. Do we see a possible collaboration between Thugger and Kendrick Lamar? Let's be clear. Both sides do not need each other for anything. However, after everything that transpired, it would be kind of dope to see these guys together on a record. Now, as far as this Baby Keem album...
Bro, all right, we're going to end that right there. Chicks tripping. No, we're not going to see a Thug and Kendrick collab, bro. No, that's not happening. Let's go over and see what some of these folks on X talking about. Tupac's Ring said, accounts like yours are the problem because he posted the same thing. Why people in the comments think this is a diss when he literally states he does the same thing. Nigga can't get lit without mentioning another man. Yeah, this is just dumb. This is just really dumb. That's why you got to think these are bots or rage bait. Like, how is it that these guys can say something and it's okay and nobody can respond? Well, anyone say no. If it's the wrong person, i.e. Kendrick, it's a problem. How is this a diss? They calling facts disses now? Makes no sense to me. These are the same people that could tell you the meaning of every layer and every entendre from Kendrick during the beef, but now it's wait, how is this a diss? Y'all really lame. It's not a diss though. Why would he say he gossip like Young Thug too? Again, it could be sarcasm. It ain't a diss. If Kenny disses Thugger, y'all praise him. But when it was time to respond to Joey, it was Kendrick doesn't respond. But he's not responding. He's not responding. Yeah, some of these people either rage baiting or their comprehension level is at an all-time low. And you got to think, based on Vlad's post, what was it, last week before? Most of these people are just they ride the short bus. Let's just be honest. They ride the short bus. Vlad did one of the best social experiments you could ever see in real time when it came to that post about Jay-Z and them. Like, that was crazy. I never even got to a video on that, but that was a crazy social experiment, bro. Again, it was either bots, rage bait, or people are really that slow, man. And if it's the last one, boy, we in trouble, man. Somebody said, what did Young Thug even do to Kendrick? Thought they were friends. Why calling him a gossip? If anyone's the gossip king here, it's Kendrick. Okay, yeah. So most of these people are just saying shit just to be said at this point. I don't think it was a diss. I think it was just more. It definitely wasn't a shout out for sure. Maybe it's if anything, if you really wanted to go there, you could say it's like calling Thug a gossip queen. But why would he say that if he say he's gossiping on the phone with his girl like Young Thug too? Man, I don't know. Look at it how you want. Either way, there's going to be no collabs in the future between Thug and Kendrick. I don't see that happening because despite whether or not you look at this as a diss, Thug was talking crazy. We just listened to it again. It was crazy. He was talking crazy. Why would I collab with somebody like that? Come on, man. Come on, man. No. Jigs just be saying stuff just to say it sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.